You guys do. You guys do. You guys do.
Down the highway, lights flashing by. Chasing thrills, watching stars blaze across the sky. In the blue zone, where the action's always on. With nightcap 35, we're rocking till the break of dawn. Got the fans in the front row, feeling the heat. In the blue zone, where the adrenaline's sweet. Every shade. Nightcap 35, we're living for the thrill. In the blue zone, where the sirens scream. In the blue zone, we're living the dream, watching the chases. Here in the roar, with nightcap 35, we always want more. Catch the high-speed ride, feel the chase ignite. In the blue zone, walking through the night. From the dashboard to the screen, the action's live. We're breaking down the moments where the thrill thrives. Every pursuit's a story, every turn a surprise. With nightcap 35 and the fans are soaring through. The fans in the front row, feeling the heat. In the blue zone, where the adrenaline's sweet. Every chase is a rush, every reaction's a thrill. With nightcap 35, we're living for the thrill. Over the blue zone, where the sirens scream. In the blue zone, we're living the dream, watching the chases. Here in the roar, with nightcap 35, we always want more. Catch the high-speed ride, feel the chase ignite. In the blue zone, walking through the night. Turn up the volume, let the engines roar. Feel the rush, you know you're wanting more. From the chase to the reaction, we've got it all. With nightcap 35, we're having a ball. Welcome to the blue zone, where the sirens scream. In the blue zone, we're living the dream, watching the chases. Here in the roar, with nightcap 35, we always want more. Catch the high-speed ride, feel the chase ignite. In the blue zone, walking through the night. Feel the thrill, hear the chase, it's the ultimate ride. When the cop 35 and the crew were on the wild side. From the chase to the reactions, we're here to stay. In the blue zone, rocking all the way. Over the blue zone, where the sirens scream. In the blue zone, we're living the dream, watching the chases. Here in the roar, with nightcap 35, we always want more. Catch the high-speed ride, feel the chase ignite. In the blue zone, walking through the night. Turn the thrill, hear the chase, it's the ultimate ride. We're breaking down the moments, running through, we're on the wild side. From the chase to the reactions, we're here to stay. In the blue zone, rocking all the way.
.35 station. Show me 10-8, 1041. 10-8, 1041. I'm ready. How's everybody else doing? I'm doing great. I just assume everybody else is doing as great as I am. Let me know when you get paid for the trip to Huntsville. Yeah. Hey, Todd, don't try to get out of it, man. Just take it to the prison. Okay? Don't. I know you're going to come up with all kind of excuse. Well, I need it at my house. Can I keep the 98 cases? I mean, that'd be a 2-month supply for me. But no, take it to Carmelo. You've got your assignment, man. You can't keep it. All right? How you doing, Pat? Hunky-dory, man. How's everybody else doing? Good. Hi, Twisted. Let's see. Let me know. Yeah, let Texas know when you get them all delivered. Hey, Pat, did you see my DM about one of the lieutenants on my local sheriff's department? No. I try to avoid any messages from future trooper. Hey, darling. Hi, Miss Bridge. Todd. I thought you were on your way to Huntsville. How did you end up here? Damn. No, I didn't see anything about a lieutenant. You know why? Let me tell you why. Let me tell you why I didn't look at it. Okay? No, that's on Wednesday, Solus. Okay, good for him. Maybe he'll get a long, long career with Wendy's and be screaming, "Where's the beef?" You never know. Don't give a shit. Especially about a corrupt cop. They need to be put in prison. Hell yeah. We do an Hey, Solus, EBT Day is Wednesdays. We are doing a little bit of EBT, though. I do want to let you know that, so stay tuned. We're going to check in on the EBT community, just not like what we do on Wednesdays. Just them out and about being themselves. Mom hates that. Hates what, baby girl? What does she hate? What does she hate? He got arrested for intimidating of a witness. Wow. Hell yeah. Good evening. Come on, people, tell me something. The EBT segment, I don't know why. I do those segments to let everybody know, stay away from black people. And I use the word people very sparingly. Stay away from those black animals. Stay away from them. Period. I had a meeting with the warden. I was showing him how to inventory the lubricants. I don't think yet. It ain't going to be in his office long enough to do any kind of inventory, Todd. Yeah, no need to inventory. It shows up and then it's gone. This is a prison. He's been doing that for 30 years, same way, and it finally bit him in the ass. So you're the prosecutor now. You know he's been doing it for 30 years. You got the evidence and video and cassette tapes and 8 tracks, all that shit on him. Yeah. I don't think he's been doing it for no 30 years. But I don't know nothing about the case. Don't give a shit. Do I need to play the I don't give a fuck again? Or what? I mean, you tell me, Trooper. You're a member here, so you have an input. You're a member of my YouTube. So I'm waiting for your input. No, he said. I know you don't give a fudge. Do it. I'm not going to do it. I would not do that to Trooper at all. Oh, shit. Yeah, my finger slipped. My finger didn't slip. Miss Bridge is the one that pushed it. She come jumping in here. Yeah, do it. And she pushed the button. Yep. Thank you, Miss Bridge. You did what I could not do to Trooper. So that's what he said. Why can't it be she said? I'd rather it be she said. And guys, right above the TV where it says hospital costs, that's my out-of-pocket expenses for my open heart surgery. No, I'm going to blame you. Okay. But it's $6,384. My buddy Scott came in and donated $1,100. And I wanted to pay that immediately as soon as I transferred it out of PayPal. And I added $100 with it. So that brings it down to $1,200. Now, any memberships, all the StreamLoot cards, all that stuff, that's going to come off that total too. I just don't know what that total is until I actually get paid on it. And with YouTube, I don't get paid until like the 21st through the 24th of each month. But that's next month. I got to make at least $100 for them to send me money, and I didn't make at least $100 before the cutoff time on YouTube. So now it's going to carry over till next month. StreamLoots, I get paid on like the 15th. As soon as I get paid on that, I'll deduct the StreamLoots stuff, and coffees, everything will be deducted from that price. Because 100% of the money I make on the stream, if any, will go towards my out-of-pocket expenses to the hospital. So send the coffee link. I'm buying you a coffee. Wow. There you go, buddy. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. Thank you for the coffee. Yeah, 100% of the coffee stuff, StreamLoots, memberships, subs on Kick, Rumble, what do they call it? Rumble bots? Whatever the Rumble thing is, if anybody's, I think I've got one sub on Rumble, and I think that's Cromwell. I'm not sure. But all that, 100% of it goes. And as soon as I get paid on it, then I know the amount to deduct from that $1,200 or from the $6,384. So I got 19% of it. So we're down to like $5,184 right now until I start getting paid with StreamLoots and the coffee and all that stuff. And the coffee, I get paid on the 1st. So the 1st of every month, you know I do every month. Yes, you do, Texas, like clockwork, man. And I really appreciate you supporting the channel. Seriously. I just wanted everybody to know any donations, anything goes to my out-of-pocket expenses for the hospital costs for my surgery. So now you know where the money's going. It's not going for a G.I. Joe with a Kung Fu grip or a Tiddlywinks game or a Sorry game. And it's damn sure not going to donate to Trooper for his Hot Pockets. Okay? It's all going to the out-of-pocket expenses. That's crazy how expensive that is. Yeah, it was over $260,000. Can you believe that? For an open heart surgery, $260,000. If I'd have known that, I would have paid more attention when they wanted me to dissect a frog in school. I would have performed an open heart surgery on that frog and got better and better and better at it, where now I could do it on a people person, you know. Right. I picked the wrong profession. But anyway, over $250,000. Here's my advice. Don't have a heart attack. Don't do it. And don't have open heart surgery if you can help it. Of course, you know, actually $6,300 is not bad for $260,000. It's $259 and change. I'm just rounding it up to $260. My grandpa's helicopter fight was like, what? My grandpa's helicopter flight was like $250,000 for a 50. Okay, Trooper. All right. I'm taking a moment. Oh, medevac. Is that what you're talking about? Medevac? Thank you, Todd. Thank you, buddy. Bam! Thank you, man. Todd! Listen, every dollar counts towards this out-of-pocket expenses, seriously. So, super chat alert. Hey, that music that came on, were you able to pick that music that popped up on my, on the alert? Because that's not my music, Todd. When you did the super chat, they allow you to pick music to play when it pops up. That's pretty good if that's what it was, because I heard music there that I didn't put in there. Oh, wow. Okay. That's cool. Here, put $10 in there and send it and do it again. I want to hear it. D3! See, that's what Yoda looked like before he knew Luke was Darth Vader's son. And for the record, Todd said, I am the best. The GOAT. Greatest of all time. It's amazing how I know what that abbreviation is, isn't it? So you guys ready to get started? I'm running out of shit to say. But I can play the I don't give a fuck anymore if you want me to, Trooper. It's up to you, man. I mean, let's ask Miss Bridge. She seems to know everything. You guys ready? We're going to get started. Now, guys, I warn you. First, you're going to see enough hood rats to make a Tarzan movie. Secondly, this is how they act in public. And I think this first one I'm going to play is some illegal at the beach. So let's take a look. Let's go.
We have an intense one here. This guy is at the beach in Italy, and he's just stroking his shit in front of people, including kids.
Look at this guy.
So he's got his
kids.
cack out, he's stroking his shit.
And everyone's just at the beach pretending to not notice.
There's some children.
And that's who they bring in.
And then we have a video of them confronting him after some able-bodied men finally rallied the troops, and here's that.
Piece of
And
shit.
look at him, he's like
beat the hell out of that piece of shit.
So now he's in a fight, and obviously everyone's
Good.
against him because he was publicly masturbating.
Doing that in front of kids.
But he's like almost indignant. Like, what, you telling me something? And they're hitting him with chairs, and
the hell
it should
out
be
of
a
him.
lot worse than this.
Yeah, it should.
And then here's my favorite.
It should put him in ICU.
There's an Italian woman who comes up and kind of intervenes on behalf of the
Oh, of course.
low
There's
IQ
got to be a liberal.
masturbator. Look, she's trying to stop, let the invader masturbate near your children.
And that's like perfectly sums up what's going on. Women with compassion and empathy, but it's misguided for people that don't deserve it, but they can't turn that off. It's just either you have it or you don't.
He's getting hit right now.
He's getting beat up. There's 3 guys attacking him. We got to stop that guy from getting attacked. Instead of being like, oh, what was he doing? Stroking his shit in front of kids. Okay, in that case, he deserves it. Like, the women don't have that.
Wow. I just thought you would want to know. Maybe not. Trooper, calm down. I'm not going to replay the video. Calm down, Trooper. Stop it. Now this is what happens when you let low IQ people, and I use people sparingly, on a Carnival cruise. Just so you know, before you even see it, this happens as people are checking in to go on the cruise. The cruise ship hasn't even left port yet. This is the time you should be at your happiest, right? You're checking in, you're going on a cruise, you're excited, let's go. I've never been on a cruise, so I'm not talking from experience, but I have watched The Love Boat. Hey!
Coffee.
Thank you, buddy, very much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. But I wanted you guys to know this isn't the time when everybody should be gleeful and happy. They're going, the cruise is fixing to start and you're just checking in and getting assigned your cabin and whatever else they do. Like I said, it's been a long time since I watched The Love Boat, but I remember bits and pieces of it. And everybody was happy and joyful. Even the little doggies they brought on were strutting like they owned the place. But this is what happens when you let a bunch of hood rats on a Carnival cruise. Let's go.
To the Spirit Airlines of the water, the Spirit Airlines of the sea, Carnival cruise. Now, I just have to bring these things up because they're obvious, and I think nobody want to talk about it, especially people in the black community want to act like they got stuff over their eyes,
Sweet
and they don't want to see
Chicago.
what's going on. So I'm gonna keep talking about it.
So much.
It's Bridge. Yep, Sweet Home Chicago. Return to danger. Thank you, Miss Bridge. That was a StreamLoot card for anybody that was wondering. I'm going to put the link to StreamLoots. You can subscribe to my StreamLoots and get a free pack every month and a bunch of other perks, or you can just buy packs. There's the link in the chat. Yeah, I like Officer Tatum. He was a cop for 5 years, or 4 years. He was a cop for 4 years. I don't know what city he was in. I have never figured that out yet. I don't remember him ever saying what city he was in. But yeah, for 4 years, he was a police officer. And he's got a head on his shoulders. And he's not low IQ. He actually knows what he's talking about, right?
Somebody got to say it. Black people need to change their ways, man. Y'all need to start raising y'all kids better. Y'all need to start changing your ways. Because as long as y'all nagging about these white folks, I'm going to keep talking about these incidents that happen. Ain't a white person in sight. Pull the clip up. These people in Miami getting ready to board a Carnival cruise to go on a cruise ship. The average human being isn't brawling at a checkout line or check-in line. But this is what the Neanderthals are doing. But y'all want to act like this don't exist. Now, listen, just imagine. You there trying to have a good time.
And here's what's sad. When you call shit like this out, you're a racist. When it's a fact, it's on video. This is what they're doing. You're not supposed to call it out. You're not supposed to say anything.
Go on this cruise, and this is what you see in the check-in line. Roll it. Time out. You got people in pajamas. You got bonnets. You got all kind of stuff. What are y'all doing?
Right.
Who raising y'all? Roll it. Hey, time out. I take that back. There is white people. Oh, they're the police. They're the ones keeping order. Everybody in chaos is black, and everybody's keeping orders is white police officers. This is one thing I don't understand. Where are the black people that sign up to be cops?
We don't need black cops,
at, man?
Period.
Y'all protesting all day long and being and complaining about your community and about...
Future! Holy shit, man. Oh, 10 cent. You cheap fuck. You know that was 10 cent. 10 cents. You cheap little fucker. No, thank you, buddy. Every little bit helps. 10 cent. What the fuck? But thank you, buddy. Fucking cheap ass. What the fuck over? I'm trying to make that damn alert only come on if there's 200 joules or kicks or more. 200 or more, but I still hadn't figured out how to do it.
About the way cops are treating you, but y'all won't sign up and be cops.
Hey, trooper, do you need to borrow 10 cent? I actually got it if you need it. Oh, here we go again. Another 20 cent. Oh, fuck. Here we go. Yeah. That's 2 cent. I can call the hospital on Monday morning and let them know that my debt has decreased by 12 cents now. Thank you, Trooper. Appreciate it, buddy.
Proportionate amount of black people here and no black cops. I don't want
We
to
don't
hear y'all
need black
complain about
cops.
nothing.
Or women cops. D3! Hell no, get me a gumball. I'm in fucking debt with the hospital. That 12 cents is going to the hospital.
I need my shoes.
Now, I want you to realize they're in pajamas. The one in pajamas fighting, checking into a beautiful cruise. Wait, let me just go back just a little bit. Let's go. Look at that, pajamas.
I need my shoes. Let me get my shoes.
What's another one?
This is a cruise. Now, look at the fucktards in the background. Instead of helping break it up, they're filming it. You go, girl. Hey, Aunt your mama, swing again. They're filming it. They should be charged.
You got kids fighting.
Now, this is Carnival. Carnival Cruise.
You got people yelling, "There's a baby over there." They kids fight. I see boys punching girls. You see all kind of stuff. Why are they like this? And you know what makes me want to keep saying this stuff is because they come after me and go, "You don't love your mama because you always turn on your people." You claim that? Y'all claiming that over there? Can't even go to a cruise without y'all fighting and snatching buns.
See, it's like this, though. If a white guy is out there raping women, he's not part of our clan. He's not part of no, we don't associate with that piece of shit. But the blacks is like, oh, you're going to turn on the black people? Yeah, because look how they're acting. Crazy.
To weave out people here. Why they even get into a fight in the first place?
Yeah, they got no morals at all.
It is a problem that the first was. I remember when I was growing up, I used to think white people were weak.
Todd! See, that's how you do it, Trooper. $2 is 200 joules. Okay? I can't even believe they let you send 2 joules. That's 2 cents. Wow. I'm just surprised that YouTube would allow that. Usually there's a limit. You got to send 100 or more. But I guess not. But anyway, thank you, Todd. You are more than 12 cents about $100. You see that, Trooper? Todd thinks I'm worth more than just 12 cents. Of course, my hospital bill did go down by 12 cents thanks to you. So I appreciate it, buddy.
I ain't gonna lie, I think they weak. Because when black people get in a conflict, we throw hands. We ready to brawl. And white people weak. They don't want to fight. They don't want to do it. And then I realized, oh.
Here we go again. Is this Trooper? Man, you keep going, by the end of the stream, I'm going to be able to get me a bazooka bubble gum. Keep going, buddy.
We were being barbaric. We're acting like animals that cannot control their instinct to rage. Then I realized,
oh, shit. Trooper. Golly. Oh, Texas. Okay. I thought it was Trooper. Hey, buddy! Bam!
Money, I'm used.
Okay, that's it. I can't believe you're gonna make me turn that shit off. Okay, I just turned that shit off. Oh, is that it says two joules. Sent 100 my ass. It was 2. I just turned it off. I don't have to hear it. It's not gonna play. Gold coin. That's another 10 cent. All right, let's go.
civilized people don't fight when they have a disagreement with random people. Civilized people don't pull a gun, or civilized people don't believe that I'm not a man because I didn't fight this dude at the checkout line. And I wish that these young people realize you do not look civilized, and you are not civilized. And the world is passing you by if you acting like this. Teach your kids not to act like this. Please, people of the melanin, please change.
Okay, now at this moment in time, I would love to have 2 joules with some Skittles. Miss Bridge, can you send me 2 joules?
Your ways. And I'm not saying it's everybody. There's good ones like me and a few other people that I know. But some of y'all are either ignorant.
Oh, shit, really? Why do you do that, Trooper? Stop! Look, I'm just asking, if you're going to send joules or kicks, please make it 200 or more. Don't tie up the stream with this alert if it's just, that's 2 cents. That's not worth tying up the stream over. I'm just asking, please. 200 joules is $2. Make it $2 or more. He's doing that, yeah, he's doing it to piss me off. If he does it again, ban his ass. No, I'm just kidding.
And famous. Are you
Slowing
ignorant
down the show.
and you poor and you
There you go, Tommy.
Chaos and violence. There's a remnant of black people that said, man, I'm done with that stuff. I don't want nothing to do with that. That ain't me. I don't mess with them people like that. I'm just me, my family, and the people that I love. And that incorporates anybody that's good people. Black, white, green, or orange. All right. Let's see. We got a couple more clips. Want to play that clip? Roll it. So this is the same thing, just a different angle.
Seriously, I want you to understand, they're going on a cruise. I mean, I don't think I'd like going on a cruise. I don't like the water. And I'm probably going to get seasick. So, I mean, I've never had a desire to go on a cruise. But any kind of vacation, you're happiest when the vacation starts. Because you're going to work harder on vacation than you do at your job. Lugging luggage around, checking in here, checking back out, going to dinner. I mean, instead of making some hamburger helper at home or something, it's a lot of work to go on vacation, right? But you're your happiest when the vacation starts, the day of the vacation. How does this happen? You got a bunch of hood rats with low IQs checking in on Carnival Cruise. That's how it happens. And they're not held accountable for anything. Look at her in her pajamas. Stupid little bitch.
Y'all should call it Bonnetville. All right, next clip. This is all the cops that had to show up there because these people are not in there.
Isn't that crazy? Oh, I agree with you, baby girl. It all adds up. All I'm saying is I don't like that alert popping up for 2 cents or 10 cents. Just make it 200 or more. And if you don't want to do that, that's fine. Don't do it. But don't set off my alerts for 2 joules. That's all I'm saying. I'm here to say hello, buddy. Hope you're having a good stream. David, how you doing, buddy? Hey, baby girl, I'm just getting him back for the shit he's given me. No, you're not getting me back. You're getting everyone that's viewing this stream back. This is not limited to just me. All right. You guys ready? We're going to do one more like that. Hey! Who remembers that? I'm Mr. Rourke, your host. Welcome to Fantasy Island. Oh, everyone sees it. Oh, okay, whoops. What, you thought it was exclusive? Trooper, when you did you see the alert? Sir, if you saw the Jules alert, everybody saw the Jules alert. When was the last time you went on a Carnival cruise, Trooper? I'm just asking for a friend. Oh, what? Everybody sees it? Yeah, everybody sees it. Yeah. Buddy, thank you for the 12 cent or what, the 14 cent. I'm sending that to the hospital once I get it all right. So it did go down by that much. 8th grade Worlds of Fun is kind of like Six Flags. Yeah. All right, guys. Let's do one more. Let's go. Now, this is not on a Carnival cruise. This is at a courthouse. Oh, nice ass. This is at a courthouse. You know where law and order prevails? No, this is at a courthouse. So it doesn't matter where these hood rats are. They act the same. Let's go.
James Emmanuel Waiters III, or Jew as I like to call him for short, is accused of murder. But that may not be the most embarrassing thing that happened to him this week. Was any of that English? Poor Jew, just trying to have his bond hearing. His family goes crazy after he's denied bond.
Tell your girlfriend I do autographs on Thursdays, David. But tell her if she wants me to sign her left butt cheek, if she wants my autograph there, I do that on Mondays, Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Thursdays, Fridays, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Yeah, just tell her options. Options are important.
We watched
Dimpy.
as the fight moved from the courtroom to the lobby to the parking lot. Loved ones erupted.
How amazing is that
I
t-shirt?
identify as a
Imagine
problem.
wearing that to court. Incredible.
Pushing, shoving,
Dimpy!
yelling, and crying. Police and deputies later moved in to break it up.
Does this courthouse have a swimming pool? How else do you explain the shower cap on this lady's head? Again, imagine wearing that to court. The victim's sister spoke to the judge and seemed to play a part in keeping Jew behind bars.
I just want to say that I feel like it was wrong for him to take my brother's life. My brother may have problems or whatever, but that's my brother's life.
She revealed Riviera was a father to 2 children.
I lost my brother. My mama lost her son. Like, she lost her uncle. Like, I don't feel like he should get a bond. I feel like he should stay in here because I feel like he knew what he was doing.
And without the rock of their family to lean on, Jew's family lost it. This wasn't the only courthouse chaos we saw recently.
Murder suspect Latrell Rogers had just pleaded guilty to involuntary manslaughter for the 2024 shooting death of Edwin Arrington in
I ain't
University
been on Twitch
Heights.
in 2 years. They've had me banned for 2 years.
17 and a half years.
They banned me for, well, in the beginning it was hate speech. But then I appealed it immediately, and then 6 months later I appealed, and 6 months later I appealed. And the third appeal, they changed it from hate speech to violent hate speech. So while I wasn't on Twitch, I went from hate speech to violent hate speech. Some of those blue-haired treasonous fucks at Twitch that work there, or that show up there, I guess they just don't like me in uniform.
Years behind bars, and that sentence, the victim's family says, is not near long enough.
I want to know why you killed my grandson. Why is my grandson here anymore? He was only 17 years old.
As Rogers exits the courtroom, you can hear someone say to him, quote, "Love you, Trell," to which he responds, "Love you all."
Bye, y'all.
The victim's family followed up with an expletive. That's when the confrontation began. Then it spilled out into the hallways of the Hamilton County Courthouse, causing it to go on a brief lockdown and prompting police to close roads in the area.
The victim and his killer make it into the hallway. The surveillance video is hard to see with the low quality, but body-worn camera shows deputies running to the scene.
You are not.
This way. Yeah, you see all the commotion there. Well, after this, crowds spilled out into the hallway. 3 people were cited in the case. They're expected in court next week.
They can't even act like human beings in a courthouse. They don't think their loved ones or anybody black should be held accountable for any crime they commit. The O.J. Simpson case is a perfect example of that. He slaughters 2 white people. And the black jurors, this is why I don't believe any black should ever be on a jury. The black jurors admitted on video during a reporter interview that they found O.J. Simpson innocent in retribution for Rodney King. Oh, fuck, here we go. Are you done? Can I continue? You're not at $1 yet. You hadn't even made it. You hadn't even broke 50 cents yet. But it was retribution for Rodney King, which had happened 2 years prior. Right? So that's the reason they found O.J. Simpson innocent. Not because of the evidence. The blacks on the jury didn't care about the evidence. They knew when they got on the jury they were going to find him innocent because of what happened with Rodney King in Los Angeles. Crazy. They should not be on a jury. They're not qualified to be on a jury. But anyway. All right. Let's get to the main event. Now, these are criminals caught in the act. Murderers caught in the act. Trying to kill somebody. This is going to be great. I got 2 more. Give them to somebody else. You know, Texas, he streams on YouTube also, or Twitch. Yeah, transform him into bits and give them to Texas. Okay? Well, here, hold on. I'll tell you when to send them. Okay? Okay, send them now. There you go. Now you can send them. Thank you, Trooper. And baby girl, who I thought loved me and was on my side, tonight has been totally against me and on Trooper's side. That hurts. Ah, okay. Anyway, thank you for the 2 jewels. Appreciate it, buddy. Let's go.
First case begins with a phone call from a concerned brother who hadn't heard from his dad in weeks. Officers arrived at his residence expecting a routine welfare check, but instead, they were met by the sister acting extremely suspicious and a foul odor coming from inside the house.
Where's your dad at?
Absolutely, David!
He comes by every couple of weeks. He lost his...
I would be her gopher. I'd go for this and go for that. I'd even bring her a left-handed screwdriver. No shit. I'd run get the blinker oil, all that shit for her.
It, but it's here, so it's not with him. I don't know other than that.
How do you know that?
No, baby girl, you're missing the whole point. Trooper doesn't always get the shit stick. Trooper puts himself right in the middle of the shit stick and picks it up and slaps himself in the face with it. He begs us to give him the shit stick. Have you not been paying attention? Just say it.
Well, because we've talked to everyone, he doesn't know anyone in Arizona. So we really...
Okay, look, I gotta run and get me a new battery. I didn't realize my battery was low. Now it's dead. So I'll be right back. I'm gonna leave this running.
We really need to know where he went, and we really think you know where he went.
So I'm gonna ask you a question. Why does your house smell like a person?
It does?
It does.
On December 10th, 2018, officers received a 911 call after a son became worried about his father, who had not responded to any messages or calls for 2 weeks. Without any information, he decided to contact his sister, who lived with their father. But her answer left him intrigued, as she claimed that their father had gone on a trip with an unknown girlfriend and had left his phone at home.
Hi. Where's your dad at?
I'm not sure. He only comes by every couple of weeks. He's been spending a lot of time up in the mountains with a girlfriend, or sure where that is. I just had broke my foot and everything, so I'm sorry. I'm kind of loopy on my payments right now.
Does he live here?
See him? He has all of his. Technically, he lives here.
How do I get a hold of him?
He lost his cell phone, and I found it, but it's here, so it's not with him. I don't know other than that. My cousin called and said that my dad had told her where that property was in the mountains. He never told me where it was that he's been staying at, so she said she was going to try to narrow that down and see if he was up there.
You don't have an address? Or?
I don't even know the girl's last name. We're not as close as you'd think we were living together, but he just kind of comes by in between.
Well, why would your brother and his brother be worried about him?
Because he hasn't called them, because his phone's been here.
Mm-hmm.
So they said that he normally texts and stuff like that, and I told them that this is the fourth time he's lost his phone. So I don't know.
Okay.
To me, it's not that big of a deal to not hear from him for a couple of weeks, but for them, I guess they talk to him more than I do. So, I don't even know if there's anything I can do to help the process, since I don't know where that property is.
Do you mind if I come in and check and make sure he's not here?
It's a mess.
I don't care.
That's fine.
The suspect, identified as Dana Jennings, appeared nervous and explained that there had been a sewage leak in the basement. The officer then decided to check inside the home after smelling a strong odor coming from inside the residence.
Does he have a room here?
Not really.
No?
No.
Okay.
He'll sleep on my massage table when he's here. Sorry, again, that it's a mess. Like I said, I haven't been able to even barely go up and downstairs.
Okay. No,
but my room's up there. And
okay.
But he usually doesn't even spend the night. He just comes by and picks stuff up and takes off.
Do you mind if I go down and look?
You can. Sorry.
It's
like
okay.
I said, toilet overflowed. I did my best to take care of it. I'm here by myself. So.
It happens. How does he usually get to where he's going?
He has cars, but he asked me to have my friend's mechanic come by and pick up 2 of them to work on. I've been here a lot because of my foot, but other than that, I'm not normally here a lot. I'm usually working and doing stuff, so I don't have a ton of answers for all of these questions. And since I've seen him, it's been 2 weeks since I've seen him, so it's not that big of a time gap for me. But
the last time you saw him?
2 weeks ago. It was the 11th or 12th.
Did he get picked up, or did he drive?
He got picked up. But my brother said he's not going to believe anything unless he hears my dad's voice. And I said, I don't have any control over that. And my brother said he was going to keep calling the police until he heard my dad's voice. And I don't know.
Okay.
And I've been dealing with the poop water and my foot. So I've been a little distracted. But
okay. All right. Well, I guess if he shows up, have him call.
Do you have should I call somebody specific?
Have him call his brother.
Okay.
And call the police department.
Yeah, the last pile of mail he picked up, I left him a note saying to call my brother, but I don't know if he did it or not, because he still didn't have his phone. But
okay,
I'll leave him a note to call his brother.
At this point, there was not enough evidence for the officers to conduct a thorough search of the house. Inside, they initially did not find anything unusual, and a missing person report was filed. However, days later, Dana's brother presented evidence suggesting that their father believed he was possibly being poisoned by his own daughter. Despite this, it took another month for the police to obtain a search warrant for Bill's home.
I'm gonna go upstairs. I mean, it could be decaying sewage, but it's a lot stronger up here.
So where did she hide Daddy? When the cops were there the first time, where was he hiding?
So basically the reason we're here is there's certain members of your family that are really upset that they haven't heard from your dad. Which has got my lieutenant on my butt about this.
Okay.
And so we're trying to figure out where Bill's at. And we've got some information, and obviously you have some information, and we need your help to kind of get to the bottom of this.
Okay.
So why don't you tell us what you know, and we'll tell you what we know, and we'll try to figure out where he's at and get to the bottom of this.
Now see, the first thing you want to do with this interrogation is have her remove the hat. So you can look at the tattletales. You can tell if she's lying, if she's being deceitful. Yeah, I can't do it with that hat on because it interferes with her facial expressions. I want it removed. Hey, man, we're inside. Can you just take the hat off?
Got really mad and quit his job a while back, and long line of workaholics. So he was home. And
yeah, the hat, trooper, because all they got to do is when they're talking, just do that, and it hides their face. I can't read them. There's no way for me to pick up on any kind of tattletale signs on their face. You can watch body language, but I want to be looking at their face when they're talking. I'll see their body language, but with that hat on, I couldn't do it. I wouldn't tell her that. I'd just say, hey, we're inside. Can you remove the hat? We can talk eye to eye.
Miserable. And so he started taking on a bunch of projects. My dad's dependent on me to make the mortgage payment, and he just kind of got where he didn't know how to say no to anybody, and he started hanging out with a couple women that were a lot younger than him and enjoying himself again, and kind of leaving me notes saying, I'll be gone for a few weeks, not sure when I'll be back, and taking off. And I know both locations don't really get good cell
I don't know,
phone
True. I
service.
can't see her face.
So he's just, I think he's been enjoying himself instead of feeling obligated to things. And he hasn't cared about the house as much. He's been telling me to just take care of stuff.
Dana Jennings was taken in for questioning, as there were reports filed against her. Investigators closely observed her behavior. When asked why she had not informed her family about her father's disappearance, she claimed there was nothing to worry about. However, investigators noticed that she smiled during nearly every question, something unusual for someone who had been living with a person missing for days.
I'm trying not to put a lot of pressure on him. He gets, if I do. And so, I mean, there's been some communication, and like, I leave money out for the rent. He's asked for that to be in cash so he can go and take care of those things, and, you know, seen evidence that he's been by the house.
I'm watching her hands because I can't see her face.
I go to bed, and next day, you know, the stuff outside's been moved and the projects have been changed, and the money that I left's gone or whatever. So I just, and it just kind of seems normal behavior to me. It doesn't seem terribly different. We did kind of have a conversation about me wanting more of the house and me paying more of the house payment so that he could, because he hasn't been home at all. So we talked about him just, you know, staying at his friend's house more, and me paying the whole rent, mortgage. And
if you don't mind me asking, what'd you do? How'd you hurt your foot?
Slipped on some mud and smacked it against. Yeah, I kind of went sideways, and that part of my foot has bothered me before, so the muscles were already weakened, so they didn't like hold like they should when I was trying to regain my standing.
Did your dad have a cell phone with him?
No.
No. Do you know where it's at?
It was at the house. I've been trying to keep it charged, so if he comes back, he can take it. But I don't remember.
No, it's not being psycho, Chris. When people are nervous or when they're lying, they'll laugh. Not everybody, just some people, that's how they hide it. Like laughter, it covers up the lie or it covers up their nervousness. She may not be lying. She may just be nervous. But I need to look at her face to tell the difference. Just watching her hands is just not enough on her. I can't read her with just her hands, so I need her face.
Right now, we've been moving everything around so much with the basement, like some of the stuff that's normally in the basement is upstairs in my room and stuff like that. So I'm not sure right off where that is.
As the investigation progressed, the police were not convinced by Dana's explanations. When questioned once again about what had happened in the days before her father disappeared, Dana claimed that he had been behaving strangely, something that the other son had not reported.
Is that normal for him not to have a cell phone with him? I mean, we were all kind of attached to ours, you know?
He's been losing it more lately. And just telling me like I don't have it with me, so if you need me, you know, I'll be back tomorrow or whatever. And he hasn't seemed quite as attached to it as I just assumed it was that he was.
That's what I say, D3. The whole thing's bullshit.
But to leave it this long is a little peculiar, but
Is this like normal behavior for him to do this? Or?
a little bit more than what he normally does, but it hasn't abnormal enough for me yet. And then plus I've been distracted with my foot and stuff.
Sure,
so,
like,
but it's a little bit more than normal, but it's been growing to this, I guess. Like he's been getting more and more distant and gone longer and longer and that kind of stuff, and complaining more and more about just wanting to do his own thing and not to be dependent on by everybody for money and for labor and stuff, that he just kind of wants to enjoy himself. And it doesn't seem extremely
me too,
or
Texas.
crazy to me or anything like that.
Immediately
So,
remove your hat.
my brother
We're
called me,
inside. You don't
but,
need the hat.
That was, you know, and he just was asking if I'd heard of him. And
I can't believe they haven't asked her to remove the hat.
And that he was worried, but it didn't seem like it was going to turn into this.
We want to.
Does he have to be found if he doesn't want to be? I mean, if he doesn't want to call his family, does he have to, or am I going to continually be talked to by the police until he does? Or
in the middle of the investigation, investigators received a message from one of the officers reporting that a body had been found inside the house. It was Bill. Without a doubt, the investigators now needed to intensify their questioning. Dana showed constant nervousness when they began pointing out that the information she had provided did not match other witnesses' statements.
Well, like I said, we're trying to figure out where he's at, you know, and that's the end result that we're trying to find out here.
Okay.
So the more information you can give us, and the more you can help us out about, you know, his
How you doing, buddy?
And
they are letting her wear the hat because they know it's all a lies. Yeah.
The easier.
I just figured that when they got the call.
We've done some checking.
Yeah.
And we know you didn't go to Arizona.
Okay.
Okay. And we
How
really,
do you know?
well, because we've talked to everyone, he doesn't know anyone in Arizona. Okay. So we really need to know where he went. And we really think you know where he went.
All I know is Martha in Arizona and high school friend in California.
Okay. Well, we've
Thank you, David.
We've talked to everybody, and he doesn't know anybody in California. His friend in California doesn't live there anymore.
And Martha, I mean,
We've talked to Martha.
yeah,
Martha hasn't seen him since the 2nd of December.
that's right around when he came and got the rent. So he's only been, oh no, we're in January, sorry. I was like, it's only been 2 weeks since you saw him then.
Now, you got to realize, they already know he's dead. Anybody that didn't hear that. They found the body in her home. So they're just playing with her now, trying to get her to bury herself more.
January, okay. Yeah, those are the only,
And there's been some inconsistencies with your statements to some of the family members and some of his friends about his cell phone and that.
well, he didn't really want them to know everything, so I didn't tell them the same stories because he kind of wanted them to leave him alone. So.
But why would everybody be saying that's not like Bill? I mean, his friends he works with tells me that's not like Bill. Bill's the type of guy that if you text him, he texts me back within a couple days, or if not a couple hours.
Dana realized that the police might have had an idea of what had actually happened. As questioning intensified, in an apparent attempt to appear less suspicious, she claimed that she had provided incorrect information because she was respecting her father's request.
We just, there's just a lot of,
I have been giving inconsistent comments to people that ask because it's none of their business, so I just kind of tell them something so that they'll, and I didn't think it'd turn into this. I thought it would just be tell him I lost my phone, even though his phone's sitting right there on the table, I just thought I was kind of giving him his privacy by putting them off a little bit.
Well, you also gave inconsistent statements to my officers too.
Did I?
Yeah.
I know.
Correct.
I was pretty jerked up a few times they were there, but I don't remember exactly.
And Randy Travis said so.
You told the
D3.
officers that he didn't live there.
He doesn't live there anymore. Comes by and gets his mail.
And then you said that one
We
time
had talked about him moving out completely, so that's why I said no, not really. He doesn't live here. He gets his mail here. We had just talked about that the month before, around Thanksgiving, so.
Okay.
He doesn't live there anymore. That's what I told them.
The detectives realized that it was unlikely for her father to have died from natural causes, and the situation became even more suspicious given the way he had been found, beneath a layer of concrete that appeared to have been recently poured.
He said he's telling you a lot of stuff.
Holy shit.
I'm getting confused because he has his phone or he doesn't have a phone. Does he have a phone or not?
I haven't seen it lately.
No. How does he tell you all this stuff? He's told you a bunch of stuff, you said.
That was before.
Okay, you need some water? Your tongue's really dry.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
I've been dry lately.
Are you nervous?
I don't think nervous, but
Well, you
I
don't have to be
also,
nervous.
this is just weird, and
Right. Well,
everything I do or say is being examined, so it's a little.
I will tell you this, I'm examining everything you do.
Yeah.
Okay? I'm not going to tell you I'm not.
And I'm warm, so.
Okay. Take everything.
The evidence became stronger when police examined Bill's accounts and noticed that Dana had been cashing his personal checks and withdrawing money from his account. When questioned about why the signature on the checks appeared to be forged, Dana did not respond.
And I'm kind of worried now. You know why?
Why?
Because that signature on that check doesn't match his signature. We've already checked that.
Okay.
So now someone's coming and leaving that Bill didn't write that check. If what you're saying is true, well, I know he didn't write that check. I don't, whether it's on the kitchen table or not, he didn't write that check.
Okay.
And so now someone's coming into your house. You leave the house open?
No.
Someone's got to have a key.
Changed the locks recently. So
You changed the lock, so how does Bill get in?
He has a key.
Okay, so he's the only one that has a key?
And my kid. And
Okay, well, your kid's not going to write a check. So now Bill's didn't write that check because we already checked the handwriting.
I wrote the money part in. He just left a signed
I'm
check.
talking about the signature, not the money part. Tell me, did you sign that check yourself?
Not that one. I've signed other checks because he's told me to.
Not the $500 check?
No.
Are you sure about that?
I remember there being a check on the table with his
Because I can
signature.
take the ink from the
Yeah.
type, what you wrote, and match it to the ink of the signature.
I mean, it was on the kitchen table, and
Okay, I said, Dana, are you listening to me?
yeah.
I can take the ink from the
Yeah.
top and the ink from the signature, and if they match, you just told me that
But there
you're the
was-
one who wrote the check.
I don't.
And he wrote you a check for $500.
I wrote in the $500.
You wrote the $500.
Yeah, to get some stuff for the basement.
So let's talk about the basement. What's up with the basement? What's wrong with the basement?
The
And I want the
toilet-
short story, okay?
The toilet overflowed. I didn't know that the toilet backs up down there, and since he was gone, I was a week before I noticed it. So there was a significant amount of sewage water down there. So
So you did the job cleaning up because when I went in the house, I didn't smell any sewage.
yeah, I've been removing the carpet and trying to get rid of the magazines that have. There's still carpet down there with sewage on it, and I called
Yeah, it's
plumber.
not sewage at all.
At this point, the detectives believed that Bill was buried in the basement, but for the moment, they wanted Dana to reveal her guilt without realizing it. When questioned about the odor the officers had initially noticed, she denied ever having smelled anything like that.
So I'm going to ask you a question. Why does your house smell like a person?
It does?
It does.
I don't know. I just assumed the smells were the sewage.
I've been doing this I'm an homicide detective for years. I know what a body smells like.
I don't. I have no idea.
Oh, well, I'm telling you.
Okay.
Can you take my word for it?
Yeah.
Okay. Your house smells like there's a person.
I haven't seen any
Okay.
evidence
Well,
of. No, I mean, I haven't seen any evidence of. I've been through the whole basement and the whole upstairs and stuff, and I haven't.
So let me give you a scenario, okay?
Okay.
I've seen
David,
more people
thanks for
under
coming
more
in,
stress
buddy.
in this town than 30 years now working. It's just people are under stress trying to make ends meet.
Mm-hmm.
So you understand that if someone dies in a house and they're died of natural causes and no one tells anybody about it and they actually try to conceal it, that's not that big of a deal. Because once you tell someone about a body, the person that's alive on one day and on the next, once you tell the government that, hey, they've deceased, all that funding stops.
What funding?
Like Social Security and money that they get, if they had Social Security coming in or whatever. If those type of entities know that people's alive, the money keeps flowing in, right? And I've had experience with people who didn't commit a crime regarding the death of a person, but they tried to cover it up because they couldn't afford that person to be dead. If that's what happened here, let us know, and we can understand that. I want to ask you, is Bill in that house and you covered it up? Not that you're aware of, but what do you mean not that you're aware of? Did he crawl underneath the house?
I have no knowledge of him dying in that house.
Something in that house, good, I can smell it.
Dana's reaction did not go unnoticed by the investigators. Convinced that she was lying, they pressed her further, stating that they knew what she was hiding.
I'm not going to put him in a dumpster. I just watch too many crime shows. I would think that would get figured out.
Okay. So,
no, I don't know.
It's not going to look good for you.
Yeah.
Right. And I can tell you right now, you are not a criminal. You know why I can tell?
Why?
You're a horrible liar. All right?
Okay.
So, I know that you haven't been told
He's good.
with Detective Payne here because
I suck at this.
By body language and by
interrogations, I suck at it.
You don't want to give us the entire truth. And I'm trying to tell you that you probably need to trust me because I know more about this than you do.
Right.
I know more about the process than
right.
We both do.
Okay.
So you need to trust us when we tell you, if we find the body of Bill later, which we will, and you stick to the story that you got right now, well, I kind of lied to other people. He had his phone. He doesn't have his phone. I don't really remember. Then we go to the district attorney's office where I talked to him. I'm like, well, Dana said she wasn't aware if Bill was in the house. Well, geez, he's been gone for, it says December 8th or 9th. You would know if Bill was in that house. It's telling to me that you said, I'm not aware if he's in the house. Because that's an equivocal statement, usually made by people trying to conceal something. And that's science right there. Okay? So what are you trying to conceal, Dana?
I'm not trying to conceal anything.
sounds
I
like
just feel like I can get trapped in if I say he's not and you say he is and
Say what? I didn't say he was there.
I know.
I'm telling you.
I've been psychologically with my whole life, so
I'm not trying to
between my religion and my dad and everything else, so I've learned not to get myself trapped in something.
Watch how this works, okay?
Investigators needed to piece together every part of the case. In an effort to confront her and expose the inconsistencies in her statements, they demonstrated how easily she was lying. However, she continued to claim that she did not know how her father had ended up lifeless beneath the concrete, something that further frustrated the officers, given her seemingly cynical attitude.
Is Bill in your house?
No, he's not.
That's the answer I was waiting for.
But Bill never been to his house.
Dana, you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, you're much smarter than you're letting on. You know that I'm talking about. You know, and I know, something happened on the 9th. And I'm not saying it's homicide, but I'm saying it starts to look that way when you try to cover stuff up. And you're covering stuff up like you wouldn't believe. Why does it smell like decomposition in your house?
I thought the smell was the sewage.
So you you thought the smell was the sewage.
And I've been trying to remove anything that smells.
You have access. You looked up something on your phone or the computer. You got some medication. Say, here, Dad, here's some food. You need to go to sleep for a while. I need a break. Because that's what happened on the 7th. when he slept for 15 hours after you gave him some food, and he freaked out about it. And I think on the 9th, again, on the day that you broke your foot, on the day that your ex-husband got married, he's yapping at you and everything else, and you're like, I just want a break.
We had a good day.
Yeah. I'm
He
giving it to you.
was
It's not
being
going to be there.
annoying, but we talked about him moving out.
No, you didn't. You didn't. That's another lie.
Why is that a lie?
Because it's not the truth. That's what the definition of a lie is. It's not the truth. Because I'm an expert at this. You're not even good at it. I'm an expert. That's
You're not good at it.
You didn't talk about it.
Yeah, she killed her father.
You lie about talking about it because you know what I'm saying is true. What did you give him on the 9th?
Nothing. Don't know if he's, and I don't know how he died if he is. I think he's alive. There's been signs that he's been to the house.
No, there hasn't.
At this point, investigators needed to clarify what had truly happened. In a cruel manner, Dana had planned after years of extorting money from her father in order to finally gain control of everything he owned, which would explain the suspicion of poisoning that Bill had previously reported to his son days earlier.
You lied to the cops, and you're bilking him out of his money. You're draining his bank account while he's in the dump or in your house. Does that look good?
No.
No, it looks bad, huh?
Yeah.
Not if you do natural causes. Well, it doesn't look good, but it doesn't look like it came from money.
Yeah.
Looks like maybe the dude just died in his recliner, and that's why you got rid of it.
I haven't moved his body. I haven't interacted with his body. I have no reason to believe that there's been a body there, other than you telling me there's glowing things.
Why'd you put semen in the crawl
My
space?
dad's been putting cement down there, and
Your dad's not here.
No, before. And I've been adding to it, trying to get it out of the car.
So with a broken foot, that's the time that you want to pour concrete.
No.
See how this thing just keeps
Chris brought in the concrete, and...
We're going to dig out the concrete.
Okay.
And we're going to find your dad underneath there.
Really?
Yeah. I'm almost positive. Obviously, I'm not God, right? Can't say for sure. I can't say for sure, oh, that dad's in there. But based on my experience, I think your dad's in that basement, and he's underneath that concrete. And when we dig it up, it looks like you killed him for everything that I've already told you
I
about.
didn't kill my dad.
Okay, good. I'm glad to hear that. But he, nevertheless, or he wouldn't be in the dirt underneath the concrete. He's moved. We know something in the basement. It got moved from where the recliner was to where the new cement is. And now they're in the process of digging that cement up from where they just...
I'm guessing this is where I need to ask for an attorney then.
We found a body in your house. At this time, you're under arrest for concealing a body. You need to stand up. You need to stand up.
In the end, Dayla Jennings was charged with first-degree murder and sentenced to life in prison. Up next, officers raced to a Cleveland residence after reports of a woman being held.
The victim got the death penalty. What's this bullshit life in prison? It should always be the death penalty. You take somebody's life, you gave them the death penalty, you're getting the death penalty. Life in prison should not even be an option.
Against her will. Inside, they found a disturbing man with no remorse. And somewhere in that house, an elderly woman was fighting to stay alive.
In the black box?
Yeah.
Oh my God, dude.
Yeah.
Long story short, I wanted to shoot him in.
On May 2nd, 2023, officers were dispatched to a residence in Ohio after receiving a tip about a missing woman who was allegedly locked up in a man's basement. Here's the footage of how the incident unfolded as the officers made contact with the man.
Bro, y'all can't be here like this. You can't be here like this, bro.
Hey, I'm just knocking on your door.
I understand that, but you making me hot.
What?
You're making me hot.
What does that mean?
I'm about to come up.
All right, come on out.
All right.
Apparently, this all started in Brunswick, PR. Give me a few minutes.
Did you see what that officer did? That's a smart move. When he said, all right, come on out, he took 2 short steps back. So he's even with the side of the house. So if this idiot comes out with a gun, all he's got to do is just take a step to the right. That was a smart move. That's what I'd have done. Yeah, come on out, Hercules.
Take a look.
How you doing, sir?
Y'all can't be out here like this.
My name's Officer Robles. That's Officer Obed. Just
That's
so you know,
cool.
everything's recorded.
Listen.
Yes?
Turn those cameras off, please.
Well, what's going on?
Can you please turn the cameras on?
You have to give me a reason, and I can.
We already got you on camera, idiot. No reason to cover your face.
I work for you guys. Please get out here. You guys are blowing the spot up. All right?
Who do you work for?
I can't tell you that.
Why?
I cannot tell you that because I'm not allowed to tell you that.
When officers made contact with the suspect, 31-year-old Delonte Edmund Geiger, he asked them to turn off their body cams, claiming
Is
he
that
was some
even a
sort of
name?
undercover
Delonte.
FBI agent. Of course,
Sound like some
they didn't
coffee.
comply, and as the scene unfolded, the disturbing reason why he didn't want anything caught on camera began to surface.
Okay, so just understand that.
Well, here,
go home.
We have a call. Here, sir, let me just tell you why we're here, and then we'll leave. It could be nothing. I don't know. I don't know anything about you.
All right, I'm just saying y'all can't be here. Y'all making my spot up. All right.
Well, that doesn't make any. That doesn't make any sense.
I don't. It don't even make sense to y'all. You hear me? So what I need y'all to do
Hey,
is
sorry,
leave.
can you come over to this address for a minute?
No, don't do that, bro.
The man was suspected of having a woman tied up in his basement, and this was likely the reason why he didn't want the officers to enter the home.
Okay, long story short, I need y'all to leave. Make a phone call.
Well, we're not going to leave that quickly until we figure out what's going on.
There's nothing.
So we were told that a lady's tied up in the basement.
There ain't nobody tied up in the basement.
Can we look?
No, but
why not?
Because I say so.
Is someone tied up down there?
No.
What's your name, buddy?
I can't tell you that, bro.
What do you mean you can't tell
Yeah, sound like a Starbucks drink.
My dump
Delonte.
truck, that's my company truck. That's right. There's nothing going on with
Is it in your name?
No.
Then why don't you want to tell us who you are?
I'm trying to tell you I'm a confidential informant. That's all I have to say. You guys are bugging right now. You guys are
No, that's not all you have to say. Who told you that?
I can't say nothing else.
Well, if there's someone tied up in the basement, we got
There's
a problem.
nobody in the basement.
So why can't I look?
Why do you?
Because all that stuff that went on in the past with those three girls, man, you
Yeah.
gotta take this seriously.
What
and
three
look into
girls?
it.
What three girls?
Gina, the hate.
And KT girls, if we find out later he's wearing Fruit of the Looms, I'm going to lose it. He already looks like Fruit Loops.
Jesus.
I don't know them.
All
Man,
that
y'all-
stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Listen,
though?
I'm
If
about
we
to
don't
give-
take this seriously,
I'm
and
about
there's
to give
something
you
going
I'm
on.
about to give you my social security number.
Oh, yeah.
Do you Please don't
That's
do
all
that.
right.
Yeah, please don't.
We're not going in without you.
See, that'd be a red flag for me the way he's protecting that house.
You're not going in your
All right, that's fine. That's fine.
Sergeant, please tell him not
Back
to
up.
do that.
He's not going.
Okay, I'm gonna give you my social security number. I want you to run it. Okay?
Yeah, get you a
No,
Delonte.
come up clean. What's going on is you guys had a crackhead make a false complaint.
All right.
Okay?
Well, that's an answer.
That's it.
Well, then we still have to follow up on it.
There's nothing going on, sir.
All right, but do you understand our point?
I understand your point. You're
If
actually.
we just walk away and somebody actually is there, what are we going to do?
Well, that's what you guys are gonna have to do because I'm not letting you inside.
Get a warrant.
Do you see where the problem lies?
No.
See, at this point, they got probable cause with his actions. All they got to do is fill out an affidavit and get a warrant and enter that house. We don't need his permission.
There is no problem.
We don't just write.
Of course, we can't get a search warrant to look through drawers when you're looking for a person, right? A search warrant is very specific. If I'm looking for a stolen coin, a rare coin, then I can look in drawers, behind the toilet, everywhere. But if you're looking for a human body, you can't look in a drawer that a human body's not going to fit in, right? Because anything you find in there is irrelevant. I mean, it's not admissible in court because the search warrant said you were looking for a person. Does that make any sense to everybody? You can only look in closets, behind the shower curtain, any place a person might be. In luggage, if the luggage is big enough for somebody to fit, I can look in that I can unzip it and look.
Said it's cool, and we leave.
How it goes because if I don't
No,
let
that's
you
not.
So what do you mean? Listen.
So they're not going to let this go.
No, listen.
So either today, tomorrow, the next day, in the next 5
Yeah,
minutes.
if you get a drug search, but see, they don't have probable cause for a drug search warrant, KT. They're there for a welfare check because there was a report that he had somebody tied up in the basement. Has nothing to do with drugs. Or we can't prove that drugs are involved. So it'd be real hard to get a drug warrant.
You're going to continuously have these problems. And if we have to tell Detective Smith and say, hey, do you think this guy would have a girl tied up in his basement?
He's going to say no.
Is he?
100%, bro. I just
He's
left.
willing to risk his career for all that?
You think I'm bullshit? Oh my gosh, you're gonna take a crackhead's word over Detective Smith's word, right?
I haven't spoken to Detective Smith.
Well, you're gonna talk to him. He's gonna let you know what's going on. I was down there for an hour with him yesterday.
Okay.
I just left my probation officer.
But why would somebody say?
They're crackheads.
But why would a crackhead say that about
They're crackheads, but probably because they want more crack, bro.
Do you have crack?
No, I'm not gonna. Why would I say that? Why would you ask me that on camera?
I don't know.
Why would you do that to me? I know I don't have no crack.
It's my job. Well, why would the crackhead be here then?
The officers noticed major inconsistencies in the story of why they weren't allowed to enter the basement. Despite this, the officers insisted on coming into the house to search for the woman.
I know, there was a lot of music. I had to knock for a minute on the back. Sue.
You told us. All right, let's go now. Okay. Stop here. No finger off. Yes, you can, bro. No. I talked to your officers coming. You talked to Detective Smith. I did too. I only need you in my house, bro. Just see me. We'll be fine. Please, please.
You understand the safety issue of it, right? For a police officer, bro. You know what I mean? Trust me, he's fine. He's a senior guy.
Anybody got a lighter? Can I smoke? My nerves my nerves are really bad.
Let's get out of the rain. I don't know.
See how he's trying to distract to something else. Anybody got a lighter or asthma and what?
Just stay here.
Well, I want to get out of here too. Trust me. I'll talk to Detective Smith, but
No, go. Oh, with this guy, you got to stay right on his heels. He could walk in there. If you let him get distance between you and him, there could be a gun on the fucking washing machine right inside the door. You don't leave any gaps between you and him. I'd stay right on his heels.
No, dude, there's too much going on. No. All right, stand outside. Leave this crack, though, in case you scream.
The basement turned out to be empty, but the officers weren't convinced that was the end of the story.
No cost.
Okay.
Let's go.
Later that night, a different informant told the officers a haunting story about the suspect.
His girlfriend, he has a girlfriend who's a black girl, and they tied her up, stabbed her, beat her, and killed her. He showed me pictures. He made her write 1,000 times, I am a rat, I am a snitch, I am a rat, I am a snitch. Then where he murdered her at, he ripped up where the fireplaces, he ripped up all of like the tile right there. He told me I have to paint it and I have no choice. He wants me to paint it tomorrow. And he was telling me everything about my pierce. He said, I'll paint you too. He's like, it's a little harder. But he literally is shit. And he took that he put her in the basement. My friend Katie seen her in the basement and called the police. And they said he called the detective. The detective said, well, just let them search your basement. So he moved her body from the basement to upstairs and let the cops come in and search the basement.
Apparently, the suspect had moved the body from the basement earlier that day after hearing that police were on their way. The woman's account of what had really been inside became a major breakthrough. Officers returned to the home, this time with a greater sense of urgency and a much clearer idea of what they were looking for.
They should have a search warrant.
Okay. Hey, did you talk to Detective Smith? He tell you what's going on?
Yes. All right, so I appreciate this. Here's a lot of this over this. Yeah. You know my name. What's up, bro? How y'all doing? Same people.
Yeah. I'm in the overtime now, man.
You gotta come through the back, man, okay?
Yeah, I can do that.
Is that cool?
Yeah.
You sure?
Yeah.
Thanks for doing it.
All right, well, it is.
Sorry for not letting you in there, bro. Sorry for my attitude, okay? All right, give me 5 seconds.
Meet me at the back door?
All y'all.
All right.
In these, quote, 5 seconds, the suspect was most likely trying to hide the body for the second time. After waiting for about a minute, the suspect came to the back door.
Yo!
Jake! Do they know what I told you about those?
Listen, we're here to look to see for a body. That's it. You give us consent to make sure there's no one laying dead in here?
This is my uncle.
All right.
Go inside. You gonna let him out?
Yeah. You take off, man.
Let him out.
Do you give us consent?
Come on, man. I'm gonna walk y'all through this.
As the officers searched the house, they heard a harrowing sound coming through the walls.
Where are you at?
Where you at, man? M35, you can send us same 2 force numbers. Have a 15.
All right, we're looking.
Now they don't need his permission. If they've heard somebody screaming or making weird sounds, they have probable cause to enter that home, search it for a person without his permission. Don't need his consent anymore.
Get out.
Really? I'm not done with the stream yet, D3. Are you sure you want me to get out? Okay, guys. D3's the boss. You guys have a great evening. We'll see. Let's go.
Hey, how do you get to her? In the black box?
Yeah.
Oh my God, dude.
Yeah.
Radio City, MS.
I'm paralyzed.
Oh my gosh.
I'm paralyzed.
All right. How old are you?
I'm 60.
6-year-old female. Step up, EMS. Are you injured besides that?
I'm paralyzed.
You're paralyzed.
I'm paralyzed. What's your name?
EMS is en route. Are you cold?
I hurt.
You hurt? All right. We want to get you out of there, but I'm afraid to move you. I'm going to let EMS do all that, okay?
Yeah. Good idea.
What did he do to you?
He kicked me and punched me.
He did what?
Kicked me.
Hey, Scott, you want fire to come at least get her upright?
She says she's paralyzed. I don't know.
Golly, look at that.
Are they here?
No,
Look how she's stuffed in that black crate. From that hood rat piece of shit.
you got no QTA on EMS.
They've been dispatched.
Huh?
Did he stab you?
Yeah.
Where are you stabbed, do you think? Your arm? All right. Did he sexually assault you at all? Okay. Do you know how long you've been here?
No.
Is it just one day?
The victim was transported to the hospital. As for Delonte, he was taken into custody and brought to the station, where detectives led him into an interrogation room.
I was lupus, but like I wasn't going to, so I wasn't going to, I've been beating her and, you know what I'm saying, but I just can't have her out on this. Because I'm working with Detective Smith, trying to get him 2 guns, 5 AKs,
What a piece
4
of shit.
Glocks, 3. That's supposed to be going into the valley like next week. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get him.
Exactly, Chris.
Moves 6 ounces a day on crack. You know, I'm trying to get him distributes ounces a day, but like I found out that this is that, and you know what I'm saying? If I was, you found out that what that.
I'm gonna leave this running, ladies and gentlemen. Texas is bugging the hell out of me about smoking a cigarette, so I'm gonna run smoke a cigarette for him, a half of one. And I'm gonna run to the little girl's room and I'll be right back. I'm gonna leave this running so you can hear all this hood rat's lies and make believes and, you know, all his dreams. And so be right back.
What I was taking care of in my house is a rat, and if she would get back out on the street, exposed. You know what I'm saying? So like, I'm new to this. I understand. I know I can't get out of this. This is bad. You know what I'm saying? I know it's bad.
Delonte recounted the details like it was pretty basic for him to deal with stuff like this.
Tuesday, so she probably got there like Monday or something.
Yeah, Monday she was kicking it, cool, calm, collected, hold up. You know what I'm saying? Eating, lying to me. Like, dude, you tripping, like, why did that? You know what I'm saying? So that's how that went down, bro. And I apologize, bro. Okay. But I just ain't trying to die out here in these streets with these crackheads. Because this is serious. I keep on telling them, like, I need to talk to a corporal. Put me in a room by myself. Like, the way y'all play that, like, it was 50 cars in front of my house. I don't think the streets talk. You know what I'm saying? Type shit. Like, so, like, I f***ed up, bro. But, like, I'm new to this. And I feel like my life life is in danger, bro. People have tried to kill me 3 times already. You feel me? I've been shot in my I don't need my underarm, blood, all type of weird. This shit is crazy. I felt like I was gonna die if I didn't hold her for like 2 days and tell her, like, let her know what was going on. I'm gonna kill the bitch. Feel like the bitch would have been dead. Long story short, if I wanted to kill her, she would have been dead.
Would you mind walking me through again? I know it's a little tough right now, and it's a bad time, but like everything that went through, like the time where you were together, like what happened during those days.
I just punched on her, punch on her, tell her to punch on her, slap on her, punch on her, slap her, punch on her, slap her, move her from the basement to another room, fed her, showered her, gave her some water, put a blanket over her. I'm just telling you the truth, bro.
No, that's fine.
Was I raping her? No.
Okay.
Was that what you about to ask me?
No,
what you about to ask me?
No, like were you giving her drugs and stuff like that?
Why would I give her my drugs? Why would I do that?
Man. I didn't know.
Yeah, hell no.
Yeah. All right. So at that any point when was she asking to leave, different things like that?
She has nowhere to go.
Okay.
She has nowhere to go. All she was just asking was why. Stop, I won't do it again. I'll never tell, Blast, please. I'll never tell. I know I deserve this, but I'll never tell. Like, that's a code in the street. You know what I'm saying? I got 4 beautiful kids.
Okay. So during this time when the traffic stop occurs and she goes on her way, was there anybody that ever said, like, besides, like, if she was doing anything that, like, yeah, she told me?
No, I thought it was somebody else until I did my homework.
Okay. So this is all you transpiring, doing everything, doing all your own stuff in your head and like, hey.
Listen to the detectives as we all got out the car. The detectives like, you can go. Thank you.
Okay.
Okay. You ain't even get searched. It's crap about $20 worth of dope in the car and scale, and you didn't even get searched.
Yeah.
No, get your bag. You're forgetting your bag.
They're helping her out.
Don't forget your bag. Go ahead, go. Thank you.
Delonte mocked the detectives and then tried to cut a deal to dodge the charges.
Like, I see it on TV. I'm excited. I'm so slick. I'm slicker than deer. Y'all, man, I almost got away. Y'all motherfuckers. Those cops horrible, boy. I'm slick, boy. I ain't trying to brag nor boast. Not trying to brag nor boast, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna help y'all out. Flat out, but I can't sit in this room. I can get keys and keys and keys and keys and guns. You're gonna see it in my phone. I know everybody big. I just want to help. I know I'm in trouble right now. With this can get happen after I make those busts for y'all. You know what I'm saying? The judge will understand that. She should understand that. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Right. So, like, I need to go home.
Home turned out to be the last place that Delonte was going. He pleaded guilty to felonious assault, kidnapping, tampering with evidence, and having weapons under disability. He was sentenced to 16 to 20 years in prison. Moving on, years of bad blood between a father and son had supposedly been put to rest. But one night, one argument brought it all rushing back, and this time, only one of them walked away.
Dispatcher got a call from the subject that shot the father.
And then he was touching my mother. I had a firearm on me. Oh my God, I can't believe what I just did, but I couldn't take it. I'm upset.
No, I understand
Obviously,
that.
nobody ever wants to do that, but he's been just ridiculous all night, and he's been hurting my mom for quite some time.
Are you saying it was a relationship between them two?
Extremely.
On August 6th, 2024, months of family disputes between a father and son erupted into serious accusations, and officers received a 911 call reporting that the son had fired shots at areas that could be fatal to his father.
My other dispatcher got a call from the subject that shot the father.
Honey, I'm home. I'm home. Where's the Twinkies?
Is this him? Hey, get some tape. Yes, sir. Get some tape. I got it. What happened? My dad. He got
I want to see his face.
From morning to night. Okay. And he got completely.
Thank you, Miss Bridge. If you really want to welcome me back, all you have to do is pat me on my left butt cheek and say, "Welcome back." Then I know you mean it. throwing it out
Been
there.
in the hospital.
Okay.
We came here. He got violent with me, and I let it go, and then he was touching my mother. I had a firearm on me, which I'm legally allowed to have, and I couldn't.
Where's this firearm at now?
I told your officer it's on the ground right there outside the camper.
So you guys are staying in this camper?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
I can't believe what I just did, but I couldn't take it. I couldn't.
Put him.
Yeah,
You don't-
I
just put him in
agree,
the backseat of the patrol car
Trooper.
now. Come with him.
Yes, sir.
Go with him. Put him in the backseat of your patrol car. No, I'm going to drive up. Put your hands right here, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. There's a phone in my back pocket and cigarettes in my left.
That's fine. I'm going to take this from you, okay?
Yeah, please slide it up and down like, you know, like you're caressing. I know caressing's a strong word, but yeah, like you're caressing. Yeah, just up, down, up, down, up, down, up, then down, up, like that. You mean I can write it down, but I think you got it.
Yes, sir. I'm so sorry.
Thomas, is your truck unlocked?
You're such a bad influence on me, Miss Bridge.
Initially, the suspect surrendered on his own, visibly in shock.
Now, I'm going to say this. I was watching his face, and I cannot tell you if he's lying or telling the truth, because he's all over the place. It could be emotions. He just killed his father. It's really hard at the scene like this type of scene where somebody's killed a family member. Been there, done that. Not killed a family member. I mean, I've worked these cases. No, I didn't work it. I've been at the scene. The detectives worked the case, not me. So, but anyway, I can't tell you if he's lying or not. He's all over the place.
Claiming that violent force had his mother. Identified as 46-year-old Michael, he explained that the blood on his hands came from breaking a window in a fit of rage, which had only made his father angrier.
Go ahead and drop a cigarette out, man. Stop on it right here, okay? What's your name, man?
My name is Michael. Michael. I go by Brandon.
That's fine.
I'm sorry. Yes, sir.
Hey, Cromwell.
Yes, sir.
Just have a seat, man.
Yes, sir.
Oh, wait. I have to ask. Sorry, I have to pause the video, but Cromwell said on YouTube, hey, what's going on here? This guy just killed his father with a gun in an argument. I just got back from a family barbecue. I'm just real curious, Cromwell. During the family barbecue, was there any stabbings or shootings, chokings, anything like that that would happen at different other barbecues? I just got to ask.
Can I have a water?
I got you. Hold on. I got you. Hold on.
Thank you.
Okay, so thank God. So Uncle Bob was not there at the barbecue. That drunk fuck. I got it.
Where's it coming from?
I don't
Give
know.
a thumbs and a follow. Thank you, D3.
He kicked me out.
Take this rag.
My mother.
Here, take this rag.
Yes, sir.
That's okay, Ames?
Yeah, I'm good with it, man. I just saw and I want to make sure where it's coming from.
I busted out the window because when he threw me out of the trailer physically, he started attacking my mother. And I busted the window out, and I went in and he came at me. He kept doing it over and over and over. It would not stop.
GSW to the head.
What's his name?
Yep.
Where did it occur at? Inside? Yeah, everybody needs to step outside.
Hey, Sarge.
Yes.
Where you want me to start at?
As soon as this ambulance gets out of here?
Yes, sir.
From that telephone pole over to the back of my truck.
Oh, okay.
And then down to that tree right there.
Very good, sir.
All right.
Y'all got it? You need your hands.
Hold that. Yep, you got this. One.
Damn.
Let's move him up. All right, flatten it out.
Ma'am, can you step out here with us?
Watch out for the gun, please.
As the investigation progressed, the shooter initially stated that he had fired only at his father to protect himself. When the paramedic team began first aid, the victim was conscious. However, doctors realized that it was not just a single shot. Due to the severity, at least 2 shots had been fired and had struck in potentially fatal areas.
We got one in the abdomen down here.
Yep. No one there, one here. So
Okay.
at least 2, maybe possibly more.
All right.
He's got a GSW in the abdomen as well.
So it's twice.
At least. They said there might be more. They'll let me know if they find something else.
Okay. You okay, buddy? You okay?
Yeah, I'm upset.
No, I understand that.
Nobody ever wants to do that, but he's been just ridiculous all night, and I'm trying to keep these quiet and know where to go. I'm down here because my grandfather's been in the ER.
Yes, sir.
He's old.
Yes, sir.
And he locks me out and starts my mom.
Yes, sir.
And I hit the window, and at which point he came out at me.
Yes,
He'd
sir.
already hit me. She was recording him. It was so ridiculous.
Yes, sir.
He just didn't stop. I feel terrible, but at the same time, I feel like I was doing the right thing to
Yes,
protect
sir.
my mother.
Yes, I understand that. Well,
That's all I'm saying.
Yes, sir. And I understand that.
Can I please have a water? My mouth.
Yes, sir. One moment. Let me see what I got here real quick, okay?
Ma'am. You gotta stay back here with us. You just gotta hang out back here right now.
That's my son up there in the truck, and
Which one? No, that's the sergeant. That's the sergeant.
he sounded like my son.
Okay, my whole thing with this is I just saw the mother. I don't see any evidence of her being attacked. She looks normal to me. Doesn't look like anybody was beating on her.
You're gonna be okay. It doesn't look.
Yes, sir. Oh, I don't know. I can't say that right now.
Correct, Texas.
The man cannot do
Texas, we are collecting evidence in everything that you say. We are not your friend.
that. And he's been hurting my mom for quite some time.
Yes, sir.
At this point, Michael revealed that the tension with his father had been brewing for some time before it erupted into violence and changed their lives forever.
It's just, we gotta treat it like a...
I understand. I have no weapon on me or anything. I'm just freezing. And I'm in total shock. I don't understand it. I mean, I do. This is the way that their relationship has been going for a while. It's not right.
Not once has she said he was defending me. Not once did she say he was beating the hell out of me and my son shot him. She's, oh, it's just not right.
I'm just surprised myself.
I tried to talk to him about his drinking.
Yes, sir.
He wasn't trying to hear it. And we've been fine this entire
Can I give everybody some advice? If you're ever caught in this kind of situation, you know, like a couple of hood rats are breaking into your house and you have to shoot and kill them, the only thing you say to the police officers, the only thing you say is, I was in fear for my own personal safety. I would like to speak to my attorney. And then shut up. Don't say anything. I had to go pee after I killed him, and nothing. I was in fear for my own personal safety and the safety of my family. If there's anybody else in the house, I want to speak to my attorney. That's it. That's all you say.
trip.
Yes, sir.
Turned into what he turned into.
Ma'am, right here.
I'm freezing.
My own wife had already told me, don't sleep in that camper with them. Don't sleep in that camper. And I said, I'm not. I'm going to go down and stay with my grand.
Now, here's the mistake the officers are making. Obviously, the detective hasn't arrived on scene yet. Because if this guy's going to ramble like he's doing, you need to tell him, wait a minute, let me read you Miranda. That's the Fifth Amendment in our Constitution. And I'm going to read Miranda to you. Then you can continue saying whatever you want to say, okay?
And just a little bit, and I went and checked on him. He's sleeping fine, and it was almost like the way he was confronting me and whatnot. He just wasn't gonna let anything go. And 2 nights ago, I said, "Dad, you're drinking." I was like, "You can't keep doing this. I'll see you on the other side." I'm like, "Dad, I'm not It's not what I want. And if it would have just been me, it's fine, but my mom, she has put up with so much and lied about it as far as him harming her.
Are you saying it?
But see, she's not backing his story. Now, they're not questioning her yet. But she hadn't said anything about being attacked or he was just protecting me. She just said, I don't understand it.
Was it an abusive relationship between them two?
Extremely. And everybody knows it. The woman has
Yeah, I guess so,
had
baby
two
girl.
broke ankles in the last 3 years, a broke nose. It's just been thing after thing to where I've known it's him.
At this point, with the evidence more concrete, it was clear that this could not have been self-defense given the situation in the house and the condition of the 68-year-old victim. Specific marks were found in areas that someone acting in self-defense would not have hit. Minutes later, paramedics raced against time to save him, but given the victim's critical condition, there was no chance of survival. Michael's father was pronounced dead at the scene.
Because I've seen him myself get violent with her.
Hey, you do not talk to this guy. You don't ask him no questions. You don't, if he wants to say something, you let him talk. But other than that, you do not ask him no questions.
No, I know that already.
Smart advice. If you're not going to read him Miranda, I would. If he's rambling, I'm just going to read him Miranda. But you don't have to. I would. But if he's going to ramble, don't ask him any questions. The minute you start asking him incriminating questions, everything he says after that is inadmissible in court.
I'm with. If he wants to utter stuff, he can utter all he wants. But we don't ask no questions. We don't ask nothing until this detective gets here.
Understood, sir. Hold on for a minute.
Yes, sir.
No, I'm okay.
Well, I mean,
he's been doing a lot of talking, so I just been sending this recording. That's all I did.
Don't even give him that opportunity right now, because I don't know that he's been ran that.
Yes, sir.
In the end, 46 years old Michael was charged with murder, aggravated assault, and violence. Next up, an unexpected call led police to a horrific crime scene, where the suspect himself made a confession to his crime.
Police department, if you're inside, make yourself known.
You've been drinking and or anything that would inhibit you from making a rational decision?
Yes, I was drinking. My DNA is already on record, so...
I know. I gotta ask you, though, for this specific incident.
On August 6, 2024, officers received an unexpected call after a husband told police he had shot his husband following an argument. When officers arrived, they found a scene of brutal violence, with the victim lying on the floor, completely naked and injured.
This one, yeah?
Yeah.
This one.
Good. Come on.
Doors open.
Careful.
Police department, if you're inside, make yourself known.
Show your hands. Show your hands.
Tony over in.
Keep going. Next car.
Cromwell, I'm asking myself the same question, but I'm asking it over and over. It's like a repeat in my head. I'm hoping it's the latter. He just misspoke.
I'll fix your cuffs in just a second, okay?
Thank you, ma'am.
You're gonna face the car, spread your feet out. He's just gonna search you again. And make sure you're doing nothing much.
Do you have anything on you? Poke me, stick me, stab me, drugs, nice guns, weapons?
Nothing on me. This is short.
The husband was identified as 61-year-old George. Officers found the suspect sitting calmly in a chair next to his wife's body, a scene that left them shocked.
Okay, thank God it was a misspeak. Not that I'm happy that he killed her, but now at least I can watch it without being nauseated. Cromwell. So let's go.
By the brutality inflicted on the defenseless man. They also noticed a strong smell of alcohol on George, indicating he had been drinking during the act.
Spread your feet apart. Spread your feet apart. Thank you.
All right, you're not gonna move. I'm just gonna fix your cuff, okay?
Thank you, ma'am.
I'll tell you what to do.
Which hands, does he say? This one? Okay.
What a waste of a uniform. Jeez.
All right.
Then you mean to start
Put your hands like that.
Have a seat.
Did my best.
What's wrong with your leg? Listen, I got you. You just have a seat and I won't let you fall.
At this point, paramedics pronounced the victim dead at the scene, having suffered multiple gunshot wounds. A contradiction, as during the 911 call, George had claimed there had been only one shot to her chest.
Sir?
Yes.
I'm Detective Allard.
Okay.
What is your first name?
My first name is George.
George? All right, George. So listen, let me fill you in on what's going to happen here. We're going to transfer you to the police department. I'd like to speak to you there. If you don't want to speak to me, you don't have to, obviously. Okay? Do you have any issue with us going into the house, searching the house?
No, I do not.
Okay. Do you have a phone in there?
Just my cell phone.
Do you have any issue with us collecting your cell phone or searching your cell phone?
Yes, I do.
You do? Okay. What about your DNA? If we need to take a swab of your DNA, would you have any?
My DNA is already on record, so...
I know. I gotta ask you though, for this specific incident.
No, I do not.
You do not have any issue with it?
No, I do not have any issue.
Okay. Have you been drinking any or anything that would inhibit you from
Oh, hell, I didn't know that, Cindy. Hi, Cindy!
Okay. Do you feel intoxicated?
I'm sobering up, but here's the thing I'm asking you, Detective. I've been in this car for 2 hours. Nobody has given me even a glass of water.
Right now.
Just a sip of water. I would love.
Yeah, but George of the Jungle, this is not a restaurant. Sorry. Do you see golden arches on top of our patrol? No, we're not here to serve you. Okay?
Hey, first of all, ask you what time it is. 1:34.
Wow, in the morning.
In the morning.
Wow.
Yeah. I want to see if you'd be willing to consent to a blood draw.
Sure.
You would?
Yeah.
Okay. We'll have the fire department guys come over here and do it, okay?
In the end, the 61-year-old George was charged with first-degree premeditated homicide. Next up, when police received new information about a crime, they did not expect it would lead them to a long-investigated suspect from the past.
Well, you can activate her back if you pop some of those panels.
Yeah, it's a long-ass time. Never, not in my whole career, have we had a suspect at the scene for 2 hours. Not even an hour, not even 30 minutes. That is insane. Nobody knows how to drive a patrol unit to the jail with the suspect in the back seat. I don't need the suspect at the scene. I'm transporting him ASAP. Usually as soon as I load him in the patrol unit, we're 1076, 1019.
I haven't done anything wrong. I don't want to talk to any detectives. I don't have any reason to talk to them about anything.
On February 7th, 2022, a case that had occurred over 10 years ago in Colorado with no resolution and little evidence pointing to the killer of a teenage girl was reopened after a new tip led police to a suspect with an extensive criminal record.
Sheriff's Office search warrant!
Sheriff's Office search warrant! Make yourself known!
Okay. Except for the one local shell over here. Everything else is, that porch trender on the end. The living quarters up front are locked. I don't know if you want to break
Okay, Miss Bridge, you stay safe.
If she'll give us a key to it, that would be probably preferable. Yeah, it's that last one.
Stay safe, darling. Which state are you in, Kansas or yeah, Kansas. Yeah, stay safe.
Did this one get?
Yeah, that's okay.
Initially, the suspect, identified as Joel Hollendorf, had been part of the investigation since 2013, when phone records revealed he was the last person to contact the victim, Kara Nancy. However, the lack of conclusive evidence kept him from being formally charged for nearly a decade, until a witness came forward describing a confession made years earlier, along with a phone trail that could no longer be ignored.
What are we looking for? Oh, okay.
Danger area for the FBI. Look for a body, but
well,
it's gonna be under the snow.
Yeah. I see the feds. We made it.
There were some old buried footprints in the snow that you could tell somebody had walked before it snowed
Well, it's
over
been
them
10
again.
years. What do you
Up in the middle,
expect
they
to
kinda
find?
stopped over there, but other than that, I don't see anything that driving wise where you can get anything back here.
Even if he dug a grave, it'd be all flat now. Been 10 years ago.
Well, you can excavate it back if you.
Yeah, you
toss
could
some of the sand.
excavate
At this
it.
point, officers were searching a property that had already been investigated years earlier. Now, officers were examining every detail, as there was suspicion that the victim's body could have been buried on the property.
No, Cromwell said on YouTube, that's what that white stuff is snow. No, it's not. It's beach sand from Hawaii. They transported it over here on boats. You're so smart, Cromwell. I'm telling everybody I know you.
Sheriff's Office search warrant.
Sheriff's Office search warrant. Make yourself known. 18. Okay. Which is the last piece in these?
Yeah, it is, D3. I can't stand snow.
All these other ones are cleared
Or
already?
Hawaii sand, either.
Okay.
Correct. Yeah, Cromwell. You're my hero, man. When I grow up, I want to be just like you. Except the ugly part. I don't want to be... I don't want to be that ugly. But other than that, I want to be just like you, man. You think they kept a body in there for 10 years? Really?
Inside the residence, officers located Joel's mother, who was uncertain about what her son might have done. At this point, officers had to be careful and thorough in explaining that her son could possibly have been involved in a crime committed years earlier.
I mean, she's already inquisitive, knowing what's going on and what wants to happen, so I guess that is a sleeper trailer. I'll see if she's got keys to it.
Yeah, if you want to ask her, I asked him down there. He said all the trailers, barn, everything should be unlocked.
She's in the guest bedroom.
Okay.
Which one's the guest bedroom?
Scott's in the house!
So you don't have to then we open that door.
I'll go right.
Oh.
Now, see, that gives a lot away if the mother kind of knows why they're there, like he just said. That proves a lot. Scotty!
Maybe this is roughly wake up in the morning.
I've been awake since we done both. And he can just stay with you if you don't mind, like I said. Now, when he jumps on you, you go down, and if he doesn't do it, smack that jerk Russell terrorist on his head, right?
Ma'am, do you have an ID with you by chance, too? First with your ID.
Yeah, I do.
Can I grab that?
Sure.
So here's why we're here. So we have a search warrant for your property, okay, today. So what's going to need to happen is one of two things. If you'd like, you can come down with me and I'll take you down to our office and it can be all explained to you down there. Through one of our detectives who's actually working the case, the lead detective. If that's something you want to do. Either way, you're going to have to leave the property because you can't be here while we do a search warrant, okay?
What is this all about?
Well, somebody else will explain that to you, okay? It's about something that happened a while back, and that's why we're here. So, okay, so we're gonna be here throughout the day. So it's up to you what you want to do. If you'd like to go down and talk to one of our detectives, I can facilitate that for you, or you can drive your own car down there, or I can take you down there. Either way, it doesn't matter.
I don't have a car that, I know I got that, but it's not plated and doesn't work right now.
Well, I'd be happy to take you down, drive you down there, and you can talk to them.
As the investigation progressed, with a court order in place, officers could not allow anyone else inside the house, as the passage of time had raised concerns that evidence might have been tampered with. In this situation, Joel's mother was left in shock, coming to terms with the magnitude of the case.
But at some point in time, you're gonna have to make arrangements.
Maybe she didn't know. They said earlier she knew.
So you're gonna have to go somewhere else or do something.
Well, if you search that first, then I can go in there. I've got a heater and it's warm.
Search
in
what
there.
first?
Yeah, it's very valuable commodity,
We
right?
can't let you on the property at all. What we're doing.
guess.
So you understand that? It's a safety thing. It's just how it's just how it operates. So.
Can't the detective or whomever you just said call me and tell me what's going on?
I'd prefer to take you down there and run you down there and have you talk to them personally.
Let her know you'll bring her back home.
And how long is all this shit gonna take?
I couldn't even begin to tell you that.
He can't come out here and tell me what's going on?
They're gonna. What I'm
One
saying
way
though,
or the
either
other,
way, you have to leave the property.
I gotta leave.
Correct.
While Joel's mother stayed under supervision outside the house, an officer continued outlining the extent of the warrant. When she pressed for answers, he confirmed her son was already in custody, but given her emotional state, revealing the full reason could be dangerous.
Guns in the house?
I have a 410 up in the back of my bedroom closet in a case.
Okay, and that's it?
Where are the that's all I have. Where are the shells?
So no other guns in the property?
No.
Okay.
And the shells are not with the gun because I had grandkids that came to visit, but I have to go down there and talk to this detective.
You can do it. You don't have to. It's up to you. I'm just telling you that's where you're going to get your information from, talking to them. So.
Well, do you have the search warrant?
They do have the search warrant in hand. The people who are executing the actual warrant aren't here right now. They're coming up here. We just do the initial.
But they
stuff.
have the actual.
Yeah, they have an actual search warrant for the property. That's
the
correct.
people that are not here.
Yeah,
yet,
the other
right?
detectives. That's correct. They'll be out here shortly.
Where'd you get those at?
From your son.
My son?
Mm-hmm. He's in custody right now, yes. He had a warrant, so he's in custody.
A warrant for what?
Some $1,000 warrant for, I don't even know what, I know it was a warrant for $1,000. So they arrested him this morning.
At his work?
No, on the way to work. Where's he work at?
What's the name of the place? Creative Fabrics or Fabrication or something like that.
Creative Fabrication.
Okay. Yeah, something like that.
Okay, so that's why we got those, because he was stopped in your truck and arrested for his warrant.
Well, where is he at?
He's going to CJC. His truck is down by the parking ride. So you can drive that, right?
Amid the evidence, a witness, Joel's ex-wife, confirmed the suspect's involvement, testifying that 2 years after the crime, he had admitted one night to killing a girl. At this point, Joel's mother provided crucial information about the suspect's whereabouts, which was key to locating him.
What's
Now see, I've said it all along that Cromwell's so smart, but now he said something that's dead on. Cromwell on YouTube said, this guy that we're talking about, he works at his place of employment. I tried to say it with a straight face and I couldn't. It's like, no shit. That's like, what's his name? Ron White. Hey, how far would this plane take us with one engine? All the way to the scene of the crash. He worked at his place of employment. That was good, man. You got me. No shit.
All right. Go do me a favor. Go ahead and shut the vehicle off for me. All right. Go ahead and step out.
Yeah, here's your sign.
Go ahead and face the vehicle for me.
Face the truck. Keep your hands out. Put your hands behind your back. Put your palms together. Like you're praying. Interlace your fingers.
You guys want to tell me what this is all about? Just 1 second.
Yeah, you have a warrant for your arrest? Do you have any weapons on you or anything like that?
No.
Okay. No knives, bazookas, lightsabers, something that's gonna poke me, stick me? Okay.
At this point, the suspect denied any involvement in the criminal act. Even though the officer had not revealed it directly, Joel seemed to understand that they likely knew of his role in Karen Nancy's death. As a defense mechanism, denial appeared to be his way of protecting himself.
Yeah, Ron Tater Salad White.
Turn around. Just lean up against the truck for me.
His son's named Tater Tot.
Okay. The bond on it is $1,000. Okay. There's some other things going on as well, though. The detectives are wanting to speak with you and have a conversation with you down at the sheriff's office downtown.
Yep.
Are you willing to have
Yep. For what?
Well, they have a search warrant for the property. They want to talk to you about some stuff. Are you willing to go down there and speak with them?
Where's Cindy's music?
Don't know
Oh, Cindy! Well, you have to let yourself be known when you come into the stream, Cindy. You can't act like, like you're hidden away in a closet somewhere, peeking through the gap to look at the stream. This is not the Ring. You can't be hiding in a well or anything watching the stream. You got to come. Hey, Pat, how are you tonight? Stuff like that. Just saying. Didn't she? Just so you guys know what I was thinking at that moment.
Which do I?
Well, you always have a choice. Okay. So, I mean, because currently right now you're in custody, right? So you have a choice if you want to talk to.
Here we go.
Police are looking for a man who ran away after robbing a store.
Crucial development, Bob. Police have just dispatched a sketch of this.
Oh, man.
Officers have now arrested the suspect moments ago.
It really looks just like.
I don't remember that one. I really don't remember making that one. See, I'm still tickled about his places. He works at his place of employment.
Them or not. So if you want to talk to them about some of the things that are going on, what they're interested in.
I have no idea what they're interested in. I could care less. I haven't done anything wrong.
Okay, that doesn't answer my question.
No, I don't want to talk
My
to
next door neighbor
I don't have any reason to talk to him about it.
my landscapers hadn't been seen in a while, so he cut the grass this morning for me.
Handy.
Looks handy. How much is that?
He sent me a text saying, "Hey, I cut your grass."
$20.
In the
I'm
end,
like, oh
Joel
hell,
Hollendorf was
my
arrested and
landscapers
charged
are
with
outside.
manslaughter, tampering with physical evidence. Joel's
I didn't
sentenced
want to
as a
type,
habitual
sorry.
offender to 24 years in prison. Up next, officers received a call in which neighbors
Me and my
reported that a
son's
woman
friend
had
are
possibly
watching
been
you
held in
on the
private
live
captivity for hours
living
by her
room.
boyfriend.
Oh shit! I'm on like widescreen. Like, are you serious? Oh, then I got to do it. If I'm on a widescreen, I got to do it. Let's go.
From the heart of the streets where the sirens wail, night cops on the beat chasing down the trail, bringing us the news real raw and fast. From coast to coast where the moments last, fires burn, riots rage, cops on the run. He's the eye in the storm till the morning sun. Police chases breaking live on stream, night cops rolling like a real life dream. Night Cop 35, he's out there on the line through the chaos and the lights, always on the grind, chasing down the stories, all the world's in motion, bringing us the truth with steady devotion. Night Cop 35, where the action never sleeps, from riots to the chases, down the urban streets, he's seen it all before, he's the one who knows. Night Cops on the scene, wherever trouble goes.
How was that? How'd I look on the widescreen shit? All right, let's go. 1, 2, 3, let's go. Let's go back. Where were we at? We right here?
Suffering torture, assaults, and threats with a knife after
Boom,
refusing
boom,
to
boom.
continue the relationship.
Open the fucking door!
Can we open it?
Hands up! Hands up! Hands up!
I said I was.
Watch your feet coming out.
You safe?
Yeah, I'm good. Go slow across the glass.
On September 3rd, 2023, officers with the Alliance...
Oh, shit. What happened to the other one? What did we miss? Wait. Right here.
Down at the sheriff's office downtown. Are you willing to have a... Yep.
For what?
Well, they have a search warrant for the property. They want to talk
Thank
to
you,
you about
buddy.
some stuff. Are you willing to go down there and speak with them?
I don't really have a choice, do I?
Well, you always have a choice. Okay. So, I mean, because currently, right now, you're in custody, right? So you have a choice if you want to talk to them or not. So, but I'm asking you right now if you want to talk to them about some of the things that are going on, what they're interested in.
I have no idea what they're interested in. I could care less. I haven't done anything wrong.
Okay, that doesn't answer my question.
No, I don't want to talk to any detectives. I don't have any reason to talk to them about anything.
Your flashlight. I like the... Just looking.
Handy.
Looks handy. How much is that?
He got 25 years, that's it, for killing a girl?
In the end, Joel Hollendorf was arrested and charged with manslaughter, tampering with physical evidence. Joel's sentenced as a habitual offender to 24 years in prison. Up next...
Wait. How does it go to manslaughter? I guess they didn't have enough evidence to charge him with murder. That's the only thing I can figure. Or they would have. All right, guys. Buddy got 25. Mom, tell her she's looked pretty today. Who looks pretty today? All right. Ladies and gentlemen, yep. Cromwell, you actually made it through this one without saying something funny. Wait, where does he work again, Cromwell? My brother's friend. Okay. My brother's friend's uncle and his sister on his mother's side. Yeah, his best friend. I got it, baby girl. I can keep up. Ladies and gentlemen, I'll be back on Monday night. 6. No, not 6. I don't know where I got 6 from. I pulled that out of my ass, didn't I? He works at his job. Oh, okay. It was still better. He works at his place of employment. I wasn't ready for it. That was good. I didn't even think of that. So you're 2 steps, 3 steps, 7 steps ahead of me. But anyway, I'll be back on Monday night, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And God, I can't wait to get off this stream to go smoke a cigarette. Does anybody else feel that way at this particular moment in time? I have a weird uncle, Uncle Brent. Well, at least it's not Uncle Bob. You know, Uncle Bob, he's a fucking alcoholic. And you only see him once a year at Christmas or Thanksgiving. He picks which one, right? So there is that. So be thankful it's not Uncle Bob. But anyway, or Uncle Buck. Yeah, Buck too. But every time I think of Uncle Buck, I think of John Candy. And that John Candy was a real good Uncle Buck. So I don't have a problem with Uncle Buck, Texas. Really. I mean, I wish he'd lose a little weight. But now at this point, it doesn't matter, does it? I like John Candy. What was it? Airplanes on automobiles and something else? Yeah, he was fun. What was the name of that? Trains, Planes, and Automobiles. Him and Steve Martin. What a great movie. Uncle Billy Bob. Yeah. Now, Uncle Billy Bob, now, he's a bad drunk. If you ever seen him in Bad Santa, he gets angry when he gets drunk. So you don't really... Trains, Planes, and Automobiles. Yeah, what a great movie. I bet you I've seen that movie probably, I don't know, at least 4 times. So, love Steve Martin. The first movie I ever saw Steve Martin in was, he was acting like a black guy. I forgot the name of it, though. What was the name of that damn movie? Anyway, it doesn't matter. And what was the name of the movie where he was a preacher healing people? And that girl on Urban Cowboy played in it. Yeah, The Jerk. That's it, The Jerk. What was the one where he was the pastor healing people? And the girl from Urban Cowboy, you know, with John Travolta. You need to watch Only Murders in the Building. Okay. Is that on Netflix? She also played on The Ranch with Sam Elliott, that sitcom. Him and Martin. Damn it, I know that movie. It's just can't think. And you can't look it up. That's cheating. You either got to remember it or say, fuck, I don't remember. What was the damn name of that movie? Fuck. Leap of Faith. That's it. That was a great movie. But anyway, guys, you already got the info. Monday, 7 p.m. EST, Eastern Standard Time. Thanks for hanging out with me. Good night, everybody.
Goodbye, everybody. I've got to go. Gotta leave you all behind and face the truth.